Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. We are in the midst of the fairly large UNC Geth Incursions assignment, so let's keep it moving. We got one planet done so far. That would be this one, Rayingri. A couple more planets to scan here. Pressure. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was the uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface of Prussia's largest moon. It had landed gently and been deliberately shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace was ever found. Love it. A little Turian lore there. Junthor. Surveyors found the ruins of a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The ruins had subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of arcologies and other megastructures. In the center of the ruins was a single column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When a sorry linguist finally managed a translation, the elaborate relief carvings said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on the base of the reverse side said, "Monsters from the Id." Scans revealed a wrecked freighter orbiting one of Junthor's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did recover one of Matriarch Dilanaga's writings. Alright, that wraps up Gagarin. Let's move to Tereshkova, which of course was named for Valentina Tereshkova, who in June of 1963 became not only the first woman in space, but also the first civilian in space. And I saw a blinker. We'll get to that in due time. Let's start out here at Malwanor. Like the gas giant Salmorlon, it is thought that Malwanor formed too close to the Tereshkova stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years, so in order to be ejected, you've got a somewhat eccentric orbit, probably getting closer and closer to one of the stars that will eventually throw you out. Solmarlon. Solmarlon is one of Tereshkova's two outer worlds, significantly removed from the rest of the system, and with unstable elliptical orbits, it is thought they may have formed within 3 AU of the binary stars and were hurled outward due to the instability of such an orbit. I suppose that is probably fairly common in solar systems. Right, next is Thegeus. Thegeus has a low mass for its size and is tidally locked to the star Tereshkova A. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant gale force winds across the terminator. And we found some mercury here. Alright, Patamalrus. Patamalrus's atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Patamalrus's atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the Tereshkova stars will blow off Patamalrus's atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to the -70s. So yeah, I mean, it's really hot here because of the pressure and thickness of that atmosphere. And almost certainly, any life that's developing under those conditions will not survive in the -70s. We found some iridium. Alright, Antibaar. Antibaar is a cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming. If the atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth's, the global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Antibaar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface winds, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. So yeah, the fact that it's cold means that atmosphere must be pretty thin, because methane is a pretty decent greenhouse gas, so must not be much of it there. Alright, let's go with Team Geth Incursions. Alright, let's take a look at the map real quick. We're close to this anomaly, but take a look at this. That is an almost perfect circle. Yeah, we know what's going on there. So let's make sure we're all in shredder rounds in case we face a thresher maw here. Looks like we're all holding pistols. I'm going to put Tali in her shotgun just because I want to use carnage. Just for fun. Alright, let's get a move
on. En route.
Yeah, if this isn't a thresher maw nest, then I'm going to be very surprised. Alright. Tali, would you go ahead and carnage this guy? I'm going to knock some. Wow.
Clear.
Nothing like shredder and carnage to work together, huh? We didn't have to go that far. Good deal, folks. What have we here? This wasn't actually marked on the map. Looks like organics and synthetics. That's definitely a Geth. This looks pretty beaten up too. The vehicle and the human corpses show telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the thresher maw. At least I got what was coming to them. Isn't that interesting? I would think the thresher maw wouldn't be interested in synthetics. It wouldn't taste very good. Anyway, this is where we were headed. Got a Prothean ruin. Yeah, this sounds a little bit like the dig site there, Eden Prime. Let's have a look. Prothean data disk recovered. Searching the ruins, you discover a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the thresher maw's many victims. What makes us think that? I mean, this is a Prothean ruin. Why wouldn't we find a Prothean data disk here as part of the embedded within the Prothean ruin? What? Okay, never mind. I don't want to know. I just don't get that. Alright, we're parked that away. Alright, moving on. There's rocks. We're along this edge here.
En route.
Magnesium. Also, I don't find it difficult to explore this place on foot. So what's going on there? Also, I think Tali has a combat scanner on her pistols. Let's put her back in the pistol. And I'm going to go ahead and switch everyone back to tungsten. Okay. Alright. This is one of the scarier fights in this game. Especially, I mean, even to do this on the Mako, I've seen players, rage quit almost over this fight, and I'm planning to do this on foot. So let's see if we can do this. All right, hack, please. Hello. Hacking's not back up yet. Why wasn't my, I was trying to overload him and it didn't work. You have to be careful of here. I mean, there's obviously this Colossus who's actually coming around this way. You know what? I don't want to deal with him right now. So back here, deal with the snipers one by one. There's still snipers over there as well. These towers seem to be cleared out. Which way is that Colossus going? He's right there. I don't want to face them with the snipers watching us. Somebody else just died. Good old Tali or Liara doing some work for us. Yeah, okay. There's nobody left but the Colossus. Sucking at dropping these tech mines. I need to be ready to leave this area. Okay, really quick like.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Yeah, that's a dropship. So phase 2 of this fight is about to get underway. Yeah, and guess what we get here? Yeah, we get some primes. I don't see them yet. Let's go ahead and hack a shock trooper to start with.
Over there.
Alright, how about a little singularity to start things off with. Yes, these guys are exceedingly dangerous.
Outposts done.
Nice.
We're halfway there.
Area secured.
Wow. Yeah. So, primes are notable for two things. First of all, they can't be hacked, just like Colossi. So, yeah, you can't use them that way. And the other thing they do is they make the other Geth around them stronger. Some magical aura that they project of some kind. I don't know how that works. But anyway, we leveled up. Yay. Alright. Advanced first aid for me. A little more shield capacity and closer to master overload for Liara. And another 1% damage and 2% accuracy on shotguns for Tali. Right. Also, what the hell were they doing here? I mean, we had 9 snipers, we had a Colossus, we had a bunch of shock troopers drop in, 2 primes, troopers. I mean, and there's nowhere to go. There's nothing here to loot. I don't know. It's just weird. Of course, there is loot, and that's from the fight, which is always welcome. I'm still... I mean, these are decent things, but they're level 9. I'm really looking for level 10 stuff now. So... Alright, moving on to the debris.
En route.
Ah, hell. Nice. High explosive 9 for grenades. I don't know if that's what I'm using right now. Yes, it is, so I'm good. Alright, and just a couple more rocks to go, which are down here.
Cover me.
And we found some lithium. Oops.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Alright, and one more somewhere near here. And we found some mercury. Alright, and that finishes up Antibaar. That wasn't too bad, after all. Okay. And we'll pick up this story from right here next time.